Okay, good morning everyone. We are going to do a walk around on the 1966 Austin Healey BJ8 3000 Mark III. It is the Phase 2 Healey. It does have the painted wire spoked wheels. As seen in the gallery, there is a slight dent here in the front fender. Make sure that you can see that. She has great lines and is in great condition for being 57 years old. She does just have the one side mirror, and I believe the push button handles are a Phase 2 improvement. Here is the paint chip that's just underneath the handle, barely noticeable because of the location. Tires are in good condition. There is a slight chip in the trunk, as I will show you, but it is almost right behind this post. Not as noticeable till you get down here and point it out. We'll try to do this with one hand. So in the trunk we do have a spare tire. It's also in good condition. It has a spoked rimmed wheel, painted. The interior of the trunk has also all been redone. The battery was replaced in 2022. It does have what I call a kill switch down here. This is what came with the car original toolkit. I know Bruce made note of this. This is what came with it when my dad purchased the car in 1974. It does have the Shelly jack and jack handle, and this is the hammer that was given to us by the original owners. Well, we believe we're the second owner. So this is the hammer that we were given. It does have a marking of FS on there, so maybe any of you Austin Healey aficionados might know what that means. I went down a rabbit hole, Bruce, on trying to figure out what actually came with the Healey, and there's some various information out there, but nothing definitive. I did find in the Austin Healey handbook that there is a supplemental toolkit option that you could have purchased, but you did get me looking in my dad's garage. I did not find any spanners or any additional tools, so that's what we've got. As we move around, it does have the dual exhaust pipes, both tipped in stainless steel. The emblem, I believe, was replaced when the car was painted. It was stripped and rust removed and repainted in 1998. It was, I believe that's when the frame was straightened. There's a whole list I do have of things that have been taken care of in the car, and I will post that later on in the comments. The tires are all in good condition. I do want to draw your attention. There is a small chip right here, as you can see, in the windshield. It does have the antenna that's retractable. We do have a key for the antenna, so it does go up and down. The car does come with the original set of 3 keys. The ignition, there's one for the glove box and one for the antenna. We do have a duplicate set of all 3 keys, and then we also have a third set of just the ignition and the glove box key. Okay, so I'm going to go attempt to do the windows. Can't remember who requested that, but we are going to attempt to roll up and down. I believe the gallery did a really good job of taking pictures of the interior of the car. It has all been redone. The door panels have been replaced. The dashboard has been redone. The Burlwood dash has been redone. New instrument panel. The radio was original to the car when we purchased it. I know it was an option. I believe the previous owner had it installed. Don't know if it came with the car originally. It is a Le Chaperon, but it is not French. As at Healy Rick indicated, it is Hawaiian, but it works.
Shut down, additional flight delays, cancellations, even temporary airport closures could happen.
This is the keys that we have. We've got the antenna key, which is this one. We have the glove box key and then the ignition key. I've got the cigar lighter, which they did not call a cigarette lighter, and the ashtray, which was an option on the Healy, so the original owner must have had that ordered. I know the ones that I have looked at doesn't always come with an ashtray. Very rarely have I seen this cigar lighter, but we do have both. This is the original Healy knob, and it is the original steering wheel. It is wrapped. I did not want to unwrap it to take a picture. It does have some cracks down here, which is why it is wrapped. I can show you, let's see up here if it will show. I imagine that could be replaced if you so desired. The horn does work. It has a crack on it. I'm going to show you the windows now. Sorry about that. So the side wing window. Apologize, it's very difficult to do this with one hand. I'm going to try to get the window rolling up and down. I'm not sure which mechanism you wanted to see, so I'll try to get the window. And then I'll do the mechanism. Okay. The glove box, I did not clean it out, but it is also in good condition. If there are any other pictures that you want to see of the car or anything specific, please put it in the comments or in the contact seller button. That would be great. I'll try to get to answer as many as I can. All right, we're going to do, this one's a little harder to reach because of the steering wheel, so I apologize. Okay, and I'll do the mechanism. These are the gauges. As I said, the gas gauge, it does read. It just, once it starts going, the needle, it just jiggles a little bit. It doesn't stay steady like the newer models. Oil pressure gauge. I did have a gentleman from the Southern California Austin Healy Club take a look at the car, inspect it, give me some pointers on it, things to look at. He did mention that the oil gauge was reading low. I did have it checked, as I mentioned in the comments, and the mechanic said that it was indeed the gauge and not the oil pressure, that it reads at 15 psi when at idle and it goes up to 50 max. He also checked the compression and said that they are all within 10% of each other, with 160 being the high, 150 being the low. I will go through the records and make a list of everything that has been replaced on the car. I know the engine isn't pretty, but it runs great and it has been maintained and taken care of, and so I will let you know everything that has been replaced on the car, just so you have that information. As I said, if there is anything else that you are interested in seeing a close-up of, I will do my best. I believe the car right now is indicating 34,159 miles. I believe, if I had to guess, an educated guess, I went through the service records. It has approximately 139,000, 140,000 total miles on the car. My dad had about 99,000 miles on the car before he had the engine replaced. The odometer had gone out for maybe 4,000 or 5,000 miles. So that's kind of where I'm getting the variety, or the total of 140. And again, it's a guesstimate, but that gives you at least some indication. I do have all of the service records from January 1975 to current, so if there's anything that you would like me to look up on the car, I am able to do that. The car does come with a tonneau cover, and it comes with all 3 sets of keys. I do have extra parts that are shown in the gallery. There's an extra stainless steel bumper. As I said, she's a great car. She rides great. She's really been fun to have. She's been kept in a garage and covered, well maintained. The upholstery has all been redone. So she looks great. She's going to make a great addition to a new family or a new person to drive. It's definitely a unique car and a lot of fun. So good luck to everyone on the auction, and don't be shy. Thank you.